You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wake up with a. But hey, boys, in this video, I'm gonna be going over all of the methods I recently implemented in my lifestyle that took me from this to a fucking absolute unit. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I wanted to preface this video with my bulking journey, right? I started at 80 pounds, and I'm weighing about 160 lean, right? I was shredded to the gills, don't get me wrong, but I had no mass, no mass. People used to put their finger around my wrist, call me skinny, all that shit, bro. You don't want to deal with that, right? You don't want to deal with that. That's why we're here, right? We're gonna learn. So, boom. In this, I wasn't eating, skipping meals, Even in this was me in year two. I was eating, but I was eating processed bullshit. I was skipping meals, blaming it on calories, like I can't hit my goal macros. Up until this point, like 3 months ago, I have never stayed consistent to a strict diet in my life. Ever. Right? Right here is 3 years. 3 years into lifting. 3 years into lifting, and I look like that. That's pathetic, bro. A year later, I look like this, and that is because of the simple reasons I'm gonna tell you in this video, right? So, boom. What is the goal? We're trying to build lean mass while staying healthy. Simple. All right, so now we're on to the goodies. The meals. What should you be feeding your body? How should you be fueling your body? When should you eat? What should you eat? Boom. Over these past 3 months, this is all I've been eating: steak, beef, eggs, rice, pasta, clean food, and fruits as well, like avocados, um, oranges, pineapples, vitamin C. You want to prioritize healthy foods, healthy whole foods over everything. Ever since I implemented healthy whole foods over processed, eating Wendy's every single day, eating McDonald's every week, eating bullshit. Ever since I stopped doing that, my energy skyrocketed. My strength in the gym skyrocketed. My life, it just feels better. You wake up with energy. You're gonna wake up with a fucking, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna wake up with a, but hey, all I'm saying is if you want to actually change your life, like not even in the gym, you need to get on the animal-based diet, right? So, boom, eggs, absolute superfood, bro. Absolute superfood. If you're not eating eggs every day, you're not gonna make gains, bro. You're not gonna make gains. And the reason why I pick beef over chicken is because of the micronutrient content, right? So you're gonna get a bunch of iron, a bunch of zinc, B vitamins, all for recovery and strength and just well-being. You're gonna feel so good. And there's a common misconception that, oh, fats make you fat. No, you need fats to regulate your hormones so you can feel good every single day. And for those, I would eat eggs, red meat, avocado, just nice whole foods, bro. Whole foods, whole foods, whole foods, bro. Stop eating that bullshit. It's not gonna get you nowhere, right? And for carbs, usually what I eat is rice and pasta, but sometimes, like the other night, I had homemade French fries, made it in the air fryer, banging. No seed oils, no seed oils, no processed bullshit, nothing that's gonna inflame you, right? Because if you look back at the last photo, right? If you look back at the last photo when I was fat as shit 3 years in, into now, the only difference is my diet. I was training the exact same way, but my diet was shit. So, number one rule, you cannot out-train a bad diet, bro. Never. And I wish I would have learned that when I was starting. So, boom, we got the meals. Now we're on to training like you have a mental illness, bro. You need to train like you're gonna die. You need to train like you're gonna die fucking in the gym, bro. If you're not going hard, if you don't feel dizzy sometimes when you're hitting arms, when you're hitting legs, when you're, well, God forbid we hit legs, right? If you are not training to the point where you think you're gonna have a heart attack, to where you think you're dizzy, to where you think you're gonna pass out, I promise you, you're not gonna see no fucking gains. Look, yes, you can't out train a bad diet, right? But if you have that diet in place and you're training like a fucking grandma, bro, how do you expect to see gains? How, like, genuinely, how you expect to see gains, right? So we want to focus on that progressive overload. This means increasing weights or reps over the duration of lifting training, right? So if you're curling the same weights as you were last year, but you're doing more reps, that's amazing. But if you're curling the same weight you're doing last year and you're doing it for the same, how do you expect to grow muscle? Because more muscle you have, the more fibers, right? The more fibers, the more force you can produce to actually lift that weight. And that's how that works, bro. Like, I don't know. Why are we curling the same way, bro? I don't understand. We're not maximizing muscle growth that way. So, boom. What I like to do is stick to compound movements like squats, deadlifts, presses. Everyone is like, oh, we need to maximize hypertrophy with this Keenan flap. Oh, we need to maximize hypertrophy with the JPG pull down. Bro, just do compound movements, pull ups, pull downs, squats, deadlifts, presses. Like, just do that normal shit. You don't, the program doesn't really matter. You can do push pull legs. That's what I'm running right now. You could do upper lower. Like, it's whatever you find enjoyment in the gym. Because at the end of the day, all that really matters is that you're having fun, you're pushing your limits, you're training like you're gonna have a heart attack. Like, bro, you need to be fucking dialed in all aspects of the gym, right? The gym is a 24/7. It's 24/7. You can't miss a meal. You can't skip out on a workout. You can't train like a pussy. You can't, bro, you can't miss nothing, bro, because that's when you're gonna lag in results. And the last point, don't chase pumps, bro. Like, a lot of people do high reps because, oh, they wanna chase the titty pump. They wanna chase the arm pump. Pumps have no correlation to muscle growth at all. It's literally just a feeling. Like, everyone's chasing a feeling, a sensation in the gym. But bro, what do you think is lifting that weight? Like, a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't feel my back on a lat pull down." What do you think is moving it, bro? Your toes, your ankles? Like, stop sacrificing tempo and form and all these things over intensity. Train like a fucking manic, bro. Train like you're going insane. Simple. Try to build strength. Just increase weight and increase reps over the time. It's simple, bro. It's simple. If you're going into the bulk, if you're going into this gaining phase thinking, oh, I'm gonna, I'm not, oh, I want to see it right away. Yes, you're gonna see it in a couple of months if you genuinely stick to it, but you're not gonna see progress day to day. You need to understand that the gains in the gym, you're not gonna see them right away. It's gonna take time. You need to have patience. You need to just show up every day, complete the workout, go home, eat, recover, get your 8 hours in, right? Sleep is as important as anything else in the gym, right? You want to train hard, you want to sleep well, you want to eat correctly, and you want to stay consistent. Embrace those small wins, track the progress, but get don't get in your negative mindset and, oh, I'm not seeing progress week to week. Bro, you're gonna see noticeable changes, but not right away. So just stay consistent and man, you literally have all the sauce, bro. Like, that's all you need. You need to eat clean, you need to eat just clean, healthy foods that are gonna make you feel energized, make you high test, make you feel like Batman, bro. But man, at the end of the day, it's all up to your consistency, up to how bad you want it. How bad do you want to change, bro? Genuinely. So, yeah. Without further ado, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'm sure to answer all of them. Follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty active on there. I answer all my DMs. And yeah, if you watch to the end of this video, bro, you have no fucking excuse.